It is the 28th of November. This is Rabbi Furst, Pierke, Avos.
Right. Good morning again. As Lou mentioned, this is Rabbi Shlomo Furst here, Shiva Shamanashmi. Here in Jerusalem, care of Zoom. We're currently learning the last paragraph on your screen here with the beginning words, L'chein Shemayim Arts. Mayor was just discussing with me a question in terms of the fact that we see that the Shemayim Arts obviously have been created for the usage and the benefit of people. So the question is, does that in fact make us somewhat owners of the and partners in the usage of the Shemayim Ba'aretz? So it's not so simple that we were discussing that the fact that a person has usage rights makes him an owner of something. It gives him certain rights of usage, and they may be very extensive, but doesn't necessarily give him the rights to sell it or to change it in significant ways. Okay. Okay. Let's continue on then.
Okay. So it says, let's see. V'chein Beit Hamikdash hu yachid, and similarly, the temple is unique. She'ein od echad. There's no other, I guess. There's no
other one. There's no other one like it, I would say.
No one like it. Okay. Let's see. Who kinyano shel hakadosh baruch hu. So it is a possession of Hashem. V'chein Yisrael heimam echad. And similarly, Yisrael, they are one nation, one people. Okay.
Very exclusive to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Like there's no other nation that has the same relationship with HaKadosh Baruch Hu except Klal Yisrael.
Okay. Haim Kinyano Shel HaKadosh Baruch Hu. So they are a possession of Hashem.
And since we're exclusively Hashem's, without any other partner in any way, that makes us a possession of HaKadosh Baruch.
Okay, so let's see. V'harei adavar mivoar ki kinyan. Okay, so the thing is explained as a possession.
Yeah, Hari hadavar mivura ki kinyan nikra davar shu shalo kinui lo the gamre mitzad atzma. Let's read that again. Read that word, those sentences again.
Okay, so I think it's and so the thing is explained as a kinyan, a possession. It's called, or the thing that's called is his. He acquired it completely for, I guess, the purpose of himself.
Well, mitzad atzmo Kanuya lo legamri mitzad atzmo. Yeah, that it's acquired him completely. It's a complete acquisition to him, in and of itself.
Okay, in and of itself. Okay. V'zeh hem elu devarim asher hem nikanim lo yitbarach mitzad atzmam. And these are things which are possessed to him. They're his. Yitbarach may be blessed. Mitzad atzmam is in and of themselves.
Right. I mean, these things that we mentioned, the Torah, the Shemayim V'Aretz, the Klal Yisrael, and the Beis Hamikdash, these are things which are exclusively to a Kadosh Baruch Hu.
Okay.
Just wondering why Eretz Yisrael is not included in this list.
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
So, I mean that sort of comes to what we were discussing before, because Eretz Yisrael is a possession of Hashem's, but he gave it to the Jewish people.
Right. Right.
So maybe we're sort of renting it or something. Not sure.
Yeah, well, to a large extent, it depends on our loyalty to a Kadosh Baruch Hu.
Mm.
They speak in use the analogy that Eretz Yisrael is like the palace of the king.
Oh,
So only those loyal to the king have a right to be in the palace, of course, obviously.
okay. Oh, that's right. Okay. Umipnei zehein nikanim lo legamre. Oh, because of this, that they are acquired to him completely. Okay. Achar, and after they are, I guess, completely his.
Because it's
Uh-huh.
everything, in fact, belongs to a Kadosh Baruch Hu, but not everything that Hashem has created, and not everything, therefore, that Hashem has is considered to be his uniqueness.
Okay. Ulefikach kativ koneh shemayim va'aretz. So let's see. Therefore, it is written, the one who acquires the heaven, or the acquirer, I guess, of the heaven and earth. Ki shemayim va'aretz nikraim kinyan v'hakadosh baruch hu. Because heaven and earth are called a possession of Hashem. Shehain kinai Kinavi, um, acquired to him completely.
Right.
Uh,
Right, that's what it says. The fikach kasiv koine shmars. Therefore, it's written he possesses or the possessor of the shemayim va'aretz. Ki shemayim va'aretz nikroim kinyan. The first possessions, the Kadosh Baruch Hu, possessions of the Kadosh Baruch
possessions
Hu.
of him.
Koinim lo gamri mitzvah, that they are entirely acquired by him in and of themselves.
Okay. And it goes on. Let's see. Lo kimosha ar davar shehem shelo. It's not like other things that are his.
Right. That that they many things, meaning everything is his. Everything belongs to Hashem by right of the fact that he, Kadosh Baruch, creates it, he sustains it, maintains it. So all things are considered his. So being shaloi is different than being kanoyalo, being koinai, that they're possessed by him.
Ah, okay. Velo mitzad atzmam, and not, I guess, by other things.
Yeah, those are the other things. I mean, the other things which are not considered possessions, they are his, shehem shalo, they are his. They do belong to a Kadosh Baruch Hu, but lo mitzaratzu, not independent from everything else. They're not something existing independently from everything else. That the classic example that was brought was the Yam, that the Yam is referred to by the Pasuk in Tehillim as Shaloi. It's referred to clearly as being his, Kadosh Baruch Hu's, his ocean, but nevertheless, it's not considered to be a kinyan of a Kadosh Baruch Hu, a possession of a Kadosh Baruch Hu, because it's not possible the Yam should exist without the Yabasha. You need the Yam to exist in collaboration with the Yabasha, with the dry land.
Ah, okay. Let's see.
So very okay.
The davar zeh hu davar muflag b'chachma. Okay, so this thing is a thing
Nuflag means it's something which is exceptional
exceptional, muflag
or
in
outstanding.
wisdom.
Outstanding.
Oh,
It's something which is exceptional or outstanding in wisdom.
uh-huh. Okay. Lemei shemevin divarim elu. For those, I guess, who understand these
Right.
things.
And you have to think about this. You have to delve into this a bit. So a person who's able to do it, so it becomes an exceptional piece of wisdom that he has here. For those who are able to delve into it properly and understand it properly. Okay, very good. I'll tell you what. So that brings. I'm going to send out an email with the next document in it. Now,
Oh,
hold on.
okay. Okay. You're due. Yard still is not. Huh. You're red. You're red. Go down, come, descend, immigrate. The year. A year due.
Hey, Brian, you should, if you can check your emails, you should see a new email from me with a new document.
Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna how do I do this now?
I got it. I'll see you.
Oh, 3 pages. Wow.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm
we'll
put
go
my
slow. We will go slow.
oh, hold it. Now my printer says to print it.
Okay, very good.
Working on.
Maybe,
Let me see if I can get the picture. Oh, okay. Now I can see it again.
okay.
So we're done with this sheet that we just were reading?
Yes, yes. Now we're starting the new document.
Okay, so this is, oh, I don't have it here.
Okay, let's print it.
Oh, so maybe I should do the same thing while we're waiting. Just don't want it to be too noisy.
Again, and Lou, as I said, beginning next week, we'll be finishing up the current Siman and Shulchan Aruch on our Mr. Bruce here, but we'll be starting in a day or two Hilchos Hanukkah. The Rosh Chodesh is Yom Rishon, Yom Sheni, Rosh Chodesh Kislev. So we'll be preparing for Hanukkah with our Mishnah Brewer as well. So,
Ay, 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 ay.
okay. Okay, we can start. We have a few minutes. We can start the beginning of this next new document if you like.
Okay, 1 second.
Sure.
Okay, so it says, let's see, Hadavar shehu elav Gamre. So this thing belongs to him completely. Oh, Latzmo. Yeah,
Right.
to
This
him
this is what we
completely.
do. This is the approach of the Maral Prague. That something which is exclusively the acquired by a Kadosh Baruch Hu is considered to be, can rightfully call that a possession.
Oh, Okay. Let's see. Okay. Lo davar she'ein tzarich elav kol kach she'ein tzarich elav. So it's not needed to him. Kol kach. All of it's not needed to him.
Something I said, right, that the davar which is his completely for himself, meaning it's exclusively his. I mean, there are certain things, we use the example of a wife, for example, to be exclusively to the husband. There are other things which are exclusively, let's say your passport, right? Lou, your passport. That's something which is exclusively your possession, right? So it's exclusively yours. No one else has any legal use for your passport, right?
Yeah, true.
So that's something, and that passport is completely yours, exclusively independent from anything else. So that's rightfully referred to. We can rightfully refer to that as a kinyan, a possession. It's not that you simply acquire a passport; you possess the passport. Just like a person doesn't simply so the person possesses it. Lo davar shein tzorich elav, which is not so completely necessary. Like a passport, you need a passport. Like if you know how it feels if a person should has to show him lose his passport. You got to go through a lot of difficulty to get a new one, and you're going to get yourself a new one because you got to have a passport, right? But
Right.
person loses his so you can go through the line. You can go down the line. A person loses his wallet. That's also something which is exclusively his. The Gemara says that people do not lend out wallets to other people. A guy comes up to you, Luke, can I borrow your wallet? So you're not gonna answer. You're not gonna give a person your wallet to borrow. There's certain things you'll lend him, or you'll even lend him your car. You want to borrow my car? Yeah, but take it a spin. You can have the car for a day or two. People will do that. I know people will lend me their cars. I've lent my car to people. Necessary under certain cases, to certain people at certain times you do it. But certain things you don't even see. It's not even a question as to whether or not the person could borrow it. Right?
Right.
Your toothpaste. That's the whole point. It's yours. That's your personal possession. That's your personal possession. That's exactly the point. Something which is your
Right.
personal possession, right? There's no thought that you're gonna. So that's what it's
Right.
referring to over here. Yeah, let's finish up the first line, and I'll go. I guess we'll have to stop for a little break.
Okay, so as I go, Amri Latzmohu Koneo. Okay, lo davar ein elav kol kach she'ein koneh hadavar hahu. Ach ach efshar sheyipol lo Yerusha af davar she'ein tzari kol kach.
So it's in contrast to something, right, which is um a Yerusha, like a Yerusha inheritance. Person can get an inheritance. So you can inherit very many different things, right? Even though the davar is not such a necessity, the person can require a lot of different things, right? Even though the amount. So you see, when he's touching on the various different aspects of what we call bias ownership, right? So that's what we're going to be exploring over here, and he's going to be applying it to these 4 or 5 things that our rights and psachim is referring to. All right, good. Let's stop here for a moment and take a little break, and then we'll continue on with the Mishnah Baruch here. We'll pick up with this document next week, Mitzvah Hashem.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Thank you.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
Okay. Bye.